In tonight's Rebound Detroit, caterers calling for help.
While restaurants have been given the green light, the state's executive order still has banquet halls and events under strict guidelines, limiting indoor gatherings to just 10 people.
Tonight's 7 Action News reporter Amira David is learning about the plight of those who have been singled out.
And Amira gives us a look now at how that industry is struggling to rebound.
Before COVID, we were going pretty well.
Despite being able to make the bacon, for this caterer, bringing home the bacon became a lot more difficult when the pandemic hit.
Doing a lot of commercial events and weddings, so when it hit, I was kind of, like, okay, now what's going to happen?
With events canceled across the board, his traditional business took a dive. So he pivoted by making meals for a homeless shelter.
We had to adjust our game.
At 11 months in, thousands of Metro Detroit catering vendors are on the same boat as the state executive order remains, limiting indoor events and gatherings to just 10 people.
I have couples that have literally rebooked their weddings 9 times, 10 times.
And perhaps no one is feeling the sting of that more than banquet halls.
In the 11 months, we probably did 12 weddings.
Today, Penna's of Sterling Heights and its sister hall Villa Penna, a combined 75,000 square feet of space, are sitting virtually empty. The number of events they've lost, staggering.
I wouldn't say in the hundreds.
The family-run establishment feeling the frustration.
We have over 100 in staff that haven't worked. We don't understand why we are singled out.
Wondering why casinos and restaurants can operate at a larger capacity. The Penna family did get a PPP loan that they say helped with utilities, but after considering taxes, payments to the Liquor Commission, and their food license, the losses are adding up. In the state of Michigan, a staggering 3,000 banquet centers have already buckled. The Penna family says it doesn't plan to fall into that statistic, but sadly, many others will.
The season is upon us, and Michigan stands to lose another full year of bookings.
The Michigan Restaurant and Lodging Association says, in many cases, Michigan is losing event bookings to neighboring Indiana and Ohio, states that have had less restrictive rules on gathering. With restaurants now at 25% capacity, the MRLA is making arguments for why event operators should be treated the same.
All of these events are predetermined. They have a guest list that is known in advance that makes contact tracing even easier.
The group also pushing elected officials for a reopening timeline.
They need these types of concrete answers so they're not living in a perpetual spin of tomorrows,
but rather living in a place of hope that this once joyful space will be filled yet again. The MRLA is also pushing the state to prioritize essential workers in the hospitality industry for a vaccine, arguing that it's one way of helping the catering and event industry more quickly bounce back. For the Rebound Detroit, I'm Amira David, 7 Action News.
And boy, do they need help. Thank you so much, Amira. Here at 7 Action News, we are looking to share your rebound story. If you were forced out of work during this pandemic, but pivoted successfully to another industry, we definitely want to hear from you. Send us an email at rebounddetroit@WXYZ.com.